Now, after an admin has activated your account, you should get an email with your password in it. But just in case you don't, you can say, you can go to the lost password form, you can enter your character name, along with, you can enter your character name, along with the email that you provided.
Now, see, I think you should only be able to give boosts to people you're on grid with.
We have a text
Along with the email that you provided.
Who?
me.
You're a T3 booster?
Click get password.
One of my ults is a text booster.
Okay.
Flies.
Oh,
And now you should get an email with your new password in it.
nice.
You
should
Did you
just
already
go-
do this mission?
It's just
Is there
a mission
anything
where
you don't do?
I don't mind. It's a mission where we just have to fly to the outpost and then fly back again, so I'm just burning there now.
Oh, you're talking about the one where it's doing damage over time.
Not yet.
Oh, let's say because I know there's one.
So
where
then,
it's like a
shortly
level
after
4 and a level 3,
submitting
where
for a
it's
lost
like
password request, you'll get an email saying, "Hello, whatever your name is. Somebody at your IP, of course, has requested a new password." And you'll get this cool thing with, which usually ends in 2 equal signs. So you'll copy it, you'll go to the login form, you'll type your name, you'll go down to the password, and you'll use this long, ridiculous password, and you'll log in. Awesome. Now the first thing that any user should do is they should go over to their profile.
Oh, we're not killing those things.
No, no need. We just need to go.
Now the first thing every user should do is go over to their preferences,
I'm walking us to the next mission now.
go down to password,
Basically,
paste their current password again, and then change their password to a new password
outpost.
that's memorable and you won't forget.
Too much stuff.
So now Normana has completed creating an account. So, now the next big question is, how do you join an op? Well, for right now we'll go over to Norm10, our admin, to show admins how to start an op, and on the left side under mining you should see start new op. So you'll click on that, and then you have to type in the location of the operation. You know, our normal operations in Gangnam.
Just go through.
You'll pick the executing or admin officer, which will be me, of course. Your corp will usually keep corp taxes are 10% on mining ops. Of course, this is official run if it's officiated by an admin.
Kind of easier than the EFT.
And then you click start now, or you can put a schedule and when it should start and end.
Interface is so much nicer.
And then just in case if Tamar needs some specific mineral for production, you can set a specific amount of, say, pyro needed. Like, you could say we need at least,
But I think
say, 500,000 pyro. Awesome. Alright, then you finally click create new mining operation.
Yeah.
Alright.
can you hold down X on your keyboard and click on it, please? Thanks.
So if you think that you are supposed to have the rights to be a mining manager or a mining admin, contact me in game. Norm, Norm10, Normana, or in Mumble, and I'll give you all the permissions and I'll give you all the permissions to run the place.
Sounds like a boring thing to do.
Yeah, not so much.
Currently, the only ore that I have registered with Mining Buddy is high-sec ore.
Well, I go back to playing Final Fantasy.
So now we'll head back over to Normana after clicking OK. We'll refresh the page.
But take
My friend had.
And boom, we see that there's a current operation going on in Gangnam.
The servers were too backlogged. He couldn't
So you
even-
click on the op. You get to see where it is, the constellation, the region, the security system. You see what mining op it is. This is the first test mining op, of course. You can see whether or not this run is official. You can see who's running the place. You can click on them and see their profile and everything that they can do. And then we go back.
If you go and leave now, you have to promise me.
You can
that
see
you
the
won't
corp
forget
taxes.
to
You can
put
see
the
when it started. You can see how long it's been started for. Da 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 da. And then, of course, the most important is join up. So after you click join up, you'll have to put in your ship type. Now your ship type will determine how much money. Now your ship type.
Target printers are so freaking cool.
They're really beneficial.
Now Normana will now join the op. He will select what ship type he's using as mining buddy, divvies out shares of money based on timeshares. For instance, if a Hulk were set at 100% and a frigate were set at 50%, a frigate would get half the money of a Hulk would if both ships were to be mining for the same amount of time in the op. Normanna will also remember to join the fleet in game and get to mining. So let's see, Normanna's driving. So let's see, Normanna's flying a mining barge.
I'm a big drone.
Join. Alright, then you click OK.
Pretty explosion.
And then when you see you're in a current op, it'll be green versus gray as it was before.
I love explosions.
Now at this point, miners can X out of the window and they don't need it until they want to leave the op. Or unless if their admin closes the op before they want to leave. But admins, like Norm 10 over here, who should join the op,
The station.
and notice that admins have the ability to join or close an op. Let's see, Norm 10 will be joining in a capital industrial ship. Okay. So now you can see that there's many more options here for admins. There's haul, close, lock, leave, manage cans, charity. So charity flags means that you'll waive any...
Oh my god.
Charity flags mean you'll waive any payment and anything that you would mine would...
Midnight House of a corporation.
Charity flags would mean you'd waive any payment and your share would go towards the corporation.
I believe it.
Alright, and then down here you'll see your active pilots. Right now we only have Norm 10 in our capital industrial ship and Normanna in our mining barge. So now remember, it's highly advisable that admins keep the mining buddy window open and they refresh it very often to make sure that anybody who's actually mining is in this list and anybody who's mining in their specific ship type has their ship type denoted here. And if they do,
It's quite a bit of loyalty points for like.
and if they aren't, then you can remove them, which means it'll get them out of the op, but they'll still keep their share of money. You can kick them, which will kick them out of the op, and they won't receive their share of money. Or you can ban them, which means they'll never be able to rejoin this op again.
Ship tomorrow. And just run level 4s when incursions aren't running.
Miners, if they keep this window open, also have the ability to use a cargo container tracker, but it's probably just easier to use the in-game naming system. And remember that miners will have to reopen the window and click leave op when they want to leave.
Costs.
Now haulers have one of the most important jobs. While hauling ore back to a station, a hauler must have the mining buddy window open and add a haul to the log, typing in how much of each ore type the hauler brought back to station. So you'd go over to your mining buddy page and you'd click haul ore, and then you'd look in your cargo and you'd see how much of all this ore you have. So let's say my orca's full of
The time.
20,000 kernite, as well as,
Alright, cool. Hit that guy.
say, 50,000 pyro, and you commit the haul to the database. Boom. Alright, so now that there's been a haul to the database, you can go down here and you can see how much... You can go down here and see how much each one was selling for, and how much money you'll actually make off of selling each of those. And then at the payout information, it'll show how much every miner has netted because of their percentage of the share.
A few minutes from now.
And you're waiting for Zed.
It's an hour.
Most of the time.
An hour.
So as the hauler's input hauls, the total amount of estimated money by the haul will be calculated in the op page here. There's also a lotto system and various other little games you can play while you're opping. In order to join the lotto system, you have to have existing In order to play lotto, you have to have existing funds in your mining buddy wallet. So you'll go over to play lotto. You'll click buy tick credits here, and then you'll be able to turn 1 mil ISK into 1 credit. And then the whole lotto system works by
Yeah, they
you.
I bought this
The
one.
whole lotto system works by 10 or more people putting tickets into a raffle, and then 1 ticket's randomly chosen, and then all the lotto system works by everyone putting their tickets into a raffle, and then a winner is chosen out of that raffle, and the jackpot's given to him or her.
Yes, of course it is.
After an op, an admin or the After an op, an admin or the
I'm just not even gonna bother.
After an op, the admin or the manager who's running that op will have to go back to the current op page and go to close op. And then they'll have to make sure that they do. But before they confirm ending the op, they have to make sure that all the haulers have inputted all the ore into the database before
To get
you
the
close the op.
mercenary pilot.
After the op ends, the total amount of estimated money will be split up according to the total amount of time spent by all players and then divvied out to each player depending on what their ship value is.
It's like salvage.
If you have yet to participate in an op, under your name and rank, up here, in the top right corner, you'll see 0. But as soon as an op finishes that you were a part of, this image will change to reflect your Mining Buddy wallet.
Then salvaging.
Well, if you can actually do that, if you've got a second pilot doing the salvaging, you can gain even more. If you can split some faster on your own.
Should you want to request money out, like my good alt Normana here does, you can go over to the
Remember
left
that?
side and under wallet, you go to manage wallet.
2 hours.
So now Normana has 37.
It vanishes.
So now Normana has $33,778. So now Normana has 33,778 ISK in his wallet. So he can go over here. It defaults to put the mask amount.
Mercenary pilot.
You can go over here. It defaults to put the max amount of ISK you can request for a payout, and you request the payout. And you confirm that you want 33,778. And it says your request has been logged. An accountant or admin or a mining manager will honor your request soon. So now over on the admin area, you can go over.
So we're waiting for reinforcements.
We are waiting for reinforcements.
It's taking them so long.
So then after you
Oh,
So then after you request for funds, you'll have to go in-game and contact either a mining admin or a mining manager so they can come
that's
and give
quite dramatic.
so they can come and divvy out your money. So now for the managers and admins, in order to manage the wallets of everyone else, in order to fulfill request payments, payment requests, you'll have to go over to manage payouts. You'll see all outstanding payouts, and if they contacted you, you can give them the amount you can give them amount requested, check payout, mark as paid.
Scimitar.
So now that will go into the system showing that Normana has been paid out,
Tammy.
and then if we go over to Normana's page and we refresh the
No,
web page, Normana now has 0 ISK, and hopefully it's now in his in-game wallet.
Thucker mercenaries.
They are Mimitar faction. You have Mimitar standing with that.
Not Thucker mercenaries. They're not. They're
Another cool feature is that any miner, no matter your rank,
You sure?
has the ability to see statistics.
I faced them before, my
Statistics.
standing went down with Mimitar.
These statistics span throughout all
Get a faction hit when taking
mining ops.
rats
These
is
statistics
when
span
your
throughout
faction
all.
hits, and when the
These
faction
statistics
hits,
span throughout all mining ops.
Yeah,
So you'll be able to see total money withdrawn, total transactions, total users who are registered, total logins. You'll be able to see the total money deposited, total payout requests, your total most importantly, your total mining operations, your total ISK mined throughout all ops,
Dinner before I go on the roam.
and your total time spent mining combined from all pilots. Any miner can also see what the corp is paying for the ore by going to the ore quotes and scrolling around and down to see how much money is being paid for each type of ore. Also, if you'd like to see what your ship value is, to know if you're getting the most bang for your ship, you can go over to ship values, and they'll show you what every ship's percentage is. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or need help with anything, do not hesitate to contact me in-game. Thanks for watching, and may all have a lucky op.
I'm back.
Thanks for watching, and happy mining for all.
Should I be attacking these guys?
1 sec.